This is Michael Popok with Legal AF with some breaking news. Ron DeSantis has got to back down in his fight against Disney, his misplaced, ill-timed, misguided fight to remove their taxing authority and taxing status in retaliation for them taking a position against Ron DeSantis's anti-LGBTQ Don't Say Gay law. In April, Disney took a strong position. DeSantis called it, quote unquote, woke, as if that was a bad thing, and then had his legislature pass a bill that would remove special taxing status for Disney. Disney is the number one employer in Florida and has been for over 50 years. Usually, governors who count on their political success and want to continue in politics don't pick a fight with the big mouse and their 40 lobbyists, especially trying to rip away their taxing status. What DeSantis miscalculated, which is a sign of his lack of leadership for future run for office, is the economics, the pure pocketbook impact on Florida taxpayers if the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which is owned and controlled by Disney, were eliminated. If it were eliminated, it means that the taxpayers of the surrounding counties, of Seminole, of Orange, and the others in Florida would have to take up the slack and provide water, sewer, utilities, school services, public safety, fire, police to all the people that resided within the 25,000 acres that Disney currently operates as a local government. That's something DeSantis hadn't thought about, and that $1 billion price tag would have ended up in the pocketbooks and on the taxpayers of Florida and in Orlando in particular. That is something you usually don't do if you're campaigning for office and higher office, which DeSantis has made no secret of his desire to sit in the White House. So he is now going to bend the knee to the big mouse, as was expected, and to let him save some face. The new chairman of Disney, which was the old existing chairman of Disney, Bob Iger, is going to allow DeSantis to probably get a couple of small concessions out of Disney, ones that don't really matter anyway. For instance, currently, Disney cannot build a nuclear power plant next to its amusement park. That's probably a good thing. But now it'll be likely that they'll remove the right for Disney to seek approval for a future nuclear power plant, and that'll be an easy give by Disney, which allows DeSantis to say he improved the deal with Disney, when in reality all the other economics and things that are mattered to Disney and the taxpayers are going to be left intact. DeSantis may also get 1 or 2 seats out of a dozen or so on the Reedy Creek board, but that's about it. His representatives will be in the minority. There's no other way to spin this. This will ultimately be a complete revision of the legislation that was proposed and sponsored by DeSantis, all in favor of Disney. You know, it's easy to sit in front of a press conference and pound the podium against the largest employer of your state. But when push comes to shove, a $1 billion tax bill was more than even DeSantis was willing to stomach, especially when he's going to run for office. So we have the results will be the big mouse 1, DeSantis 0. And I think this is going to be one of many policy changes that DeSantis is going to try to effectuate, and as he tries to move towards the center to attract voters to a future DeSantis president run. This is Michael Popok, Legal AF, continuing along with Ben Meisalis and Karen Friedman-Agnifilo to follow the most important and consequential issues of the day at the intersection of law and politics. And you just heard the one about DeSantis bowing down to Disney.
MeidasTouch is unapologetically pro-democracy. And look, we know you are too. So please make sure you check out our best-selling shirt and our best-selling gear, the unapologetically pro-democracy gear. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you check out my favorite shirt and one of our most famous designs. It wasn't rigged, you're just a loser. At store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.